Welcome to Solo Shop First, and today we are going to be having a look at the Star Wars Brian's Toys exclusive Jocasta New. Now, I picked this up a few years ago. The box itself it's not 100% pristine. I would certainly not say that. There's a little bit of damage sort of just here. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up, but there's just some small indentation. But these, I believe, are becoming sort of a little bit more tricky to get hold of. So we're just going to have a look at it. I'm not going to be opening the figure. So to tell people now, I'm not going to disappoint anybody. I'm not going to open this. This was one that I always intended to keep sealed just because they were quite difficult to get hold of. But a nice looking packaging. It's very, very big. Again, the video is probably not going to sort of justify or show that, but quite a nice front to this box. Let's have a quick look at the back. Okay, so the back of this packaging is really, really nice, I think. Obviously, you've got that Star Wars Vintage Collection sort of chase in the top left-hand corner. And then you've got some images on the right-hand side, which are depicting where you see Jocasta New across the sort of the Star Wars timeline, really, if you like. So you see her there, obviously, in that top right-hand corner from Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Obviously, she features quite prominently in a certainly in one episode, maybe a couple, on the Clone Wars themselves, and then there's a little bit there, obviously, from the I think it must be a comic from the Star Wars Purge. But as I said, this is obviously the first appearance that we've had of Jocasta New, and as far as I'm aware, it's still the only one that we've actually had from a 3.75 figure. And Jocasta New obviously is the Chief Librarian of the Jedi Archives. I'm not going to read all of that information. It's obviously sort of quite detailed, so if anybody wants to have a look at that, please pause the video and blow it up. But yeah, this is one of those, again, will we get a re-release of this? They've probably got the mold and the cast for the type of figure it is. You probably wouldn't even need to make any sort of fundamental changes to it or do anything. So I'd be quite happy if they just release this on its original card back. But let's I believe this box itself is just sort of velcroed together, so we can open the box up. As I said, I'm not going to get it fully out of the packaging, but we'll do that now and have a look at the figure. Okay, so yeah, it was just literally sort of velcroed down the sides here at the top and the bottom. So that was easy enough to pop out. I'm really sorry because this light in here is not going to be showing this properly. Let's see if I can do something about that. Okay, so no, apologies, I can't do anything about that. I think it's actually more the fact that you've got this sort of Perspex packaging, obviously inside of that box, and then the figure behind it. I mean, what it does obviously come with, I mean, it's very nice. As you can probably see in there, we'll sort of, let's just see if we can scroll in a little bit more. Sorry, so we can just get the figure in. There we go. I know that's still not showing it at all. But so we've got a nice unpunched card in there. It is actually sort of tucked into cardboard fold. So if this was ever to probably come out of that packaging, then, maybe you might have some slight bends in it. But the detailing on the figure looks quite nice. The one thing that I would say is the face is very, very pale. But at the end of the day, I'm not really going to get that figure out of the packaging to sort of go and showcase it in more detail unless we get a re-release of it. So, but a nice looking card. Obviously, the full Star Wars racetrack on an Attack of the Clones card. Jocasta New on a red name pill and a red background. And the other nice accessory that you do get here is that sort of stone pillar with, which I believe is obviously sort of one of the previous Jedis, possibly, that features in that sort of librarian in the library. So nice looking card. Let's see if we can just zoom in on that figure a little bit more so you can get an idea. Yeah, so that's sort of showing you in a little bit more detail. Nice looking figure. I said I'd love them to re-release this, because I think it's quite difficult to get hold of now, I believe. And the card, obviously, or the packaging that this comes in is really, really nice. So let's just pop that back over and have a final look at the box. But yeah, it'd be great if we got this. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely piece. Okay, so just thought I'd show you the side of the packaging. As you can see, mine is not in the greatest condition in the world, but you know, listen, I'm more than happy with it, and it does its job of protecting the figure. But it does obviously highlight really nicely on the side, obviously the Star Wars, the Hasbro logo right at the bottom, and the big lettering for Jocasta New. So we'll just have a quick look at the front. So the front's pretty plain. It's the back, really, I think, that that does this packaging, or makes the packaging, really, with all of that detailing on. But yeah, this is a nice piece. It's strange that we don't sort of tend to get these sort of things so much anymore, anything like this, really. But hey, who knows? We may see this again in the future. We may see other figures like this in the future, but time will tell. Anyway, listen, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Said apologies, I'm not going to be unpackaging this one, but it's just to give you a look at the figure. So hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, there'll be more videos coming soon. If you've got any questions or any comments, please leave them in the comments section below, and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. As I said, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.